Welcome. I'm Magali Pasha, and we're the Coaching Institute. And today I want to share with you all about Relationship Coaching Academy training. I've received a lot of great questions from you, and I know you're wondering probably, am I a right fit for relationship coaching? Or maybe you're wondering, what is relationship coaching versus life coaching? Or it might be that you want to know the details about the program. Well, you're in the right place. Over the next 20 to 30 minutes, I'm going to share with you everything that I can about the training, about becoming a relationship coach, about what relationship coaches do, the niches of relationship coaching, and all the details about what we offer here at Coaching Institute in Relationship Coaching Academy. So you probably know a little bit about me. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I've been training coaches now for about 15 years. And I started out my career as a coach actually wanting to focus completely on relationship coaching. And so I began right away 15 years ago working with couples. And then I wrote a book called Love Happier. And fortunately, the book and the trainings I gave to couples as a group coach were really helpful. And that allowed me to build a system for training relationship coaches through a series of classes, sessions that you'll learn to lead as a coach, and sessions that you'll learn to lead as a group coach. So the system that we train you in here at Coaching Institute it's unique because we believe in this kind of hybrid approach where you're combining individual coaching as a relationship coach, perhaps working with a couple or two people in the coaching session, and also being able to lead groups. So I want to prepare you as completely as I can because I know personally how important it is. When you're a relationship coach, the level of impact you can have, the amount you can really help in the world is tremendous. So, who does relationship coaching help? Let's look at that right now. Let's look at who who might be your future client when you're a relationship coach and who it helps. So relationship coaching helps couples, of course. Relationship coaching helps friends. It helps individuals in coaching who want to build more friendship in their life. It helps people heal from emotional pain, emotional stress, emotional patterns. It helps individuals who come to coaching to maybe understand their family system or understand what excuse me, why do they keep attracting narcissistic people into their life or people who are emotionally using them or abusive in some way? We can help that client who wants to become empowered, who wants to create a new way that they relate to the world. And of course, one of my favorite ways we help as a relationship coach is we help people who want to love themselves, who want to stand in their own strengths and really care for themselves, really become their own best friend. So I love helping people with all of this and more. I forgot to mention, we also help parents. We help parents become the best parent they can be, understand their children, get along as a couple, get along as an individual person who is parenting, maybe alone or maybe they're divorced. We help all different kinds of relationship. We're very inclusive at Coaching Institute, and we're very open to all the different ways that right now relationships are evolving in the world. So I personally just want to prepare people to, as a relationship coach, help their clients feel more love, more connection, to be able to navigate their emotional triggers, their stress patterns, to be able to make repairs with each other, to be able to understand each other better and create more joy together, whatever their relationship is. That's, number one to me. So how long does it take to learn relationship coaching skills? What a good question. Well, probably you already have some important relationship skills from being a human in relationships, right? but you also might not have certain relationship skills. And I believe that most relationship coaches spend about the first 3 months of their training soaking in the information, practicing the coaching on themselves, maybe at first, and then with friends, with other coaches in the program. And then they start to maybe have some free clients they're working with. And about 6 months in, they're ready for paying clients. So I would say most of the students that I train spend about 3 to 6 months to get their first certification and be ready to start working as a relationship coach. Now you'll keep learning skills, and you'll see later on, I'm going to share all the certifications in the program, and you'll learn just how much you're able to master and be able to really facilitate as a relationship coach. How will I find coaching clients as a relationship coach? Okay, very important question, because we, of course, as coaches, want to have clients we can work with. So we prepare you to find clients in all different ways, whether it's through email funnels online, advertising in social media, or it's through groups you lead, through referrals in the community, through actually people you know that you didn't know would kind of sneeze you out all over the place to be a relationship coach. So we're going to teach you many different approaches. I think in the marketing training, Mark, who is my husband and co-teacher, he teaches well over 50 different strategies for finding and signing up clients. And he'll also teach you in the art of a free enrollment session, how you can have these naturally, in integrity, being authentic, and enroll clients that you'll really help at the most profound level possible in their life, in their emotions, and in their relationships. Do I work with one client or both? I think the person meant or both people in the relationship. So that is going to be up to you as a relationship coach. Some relationship coaches work only one-on-one, so they help one person improve the relationship that they're in. They might work with a parent, they might work with someone who is having struggles with an adult sibling or a parent. They might also work, and this will be up to you, with two people, the two people in the couple, or even some coaches will do family coaching, where they work with the parents and one or more children. So this is where you really get to customize your business to meet what you like to do as a coach. Some coaches like to work on the phone, some like to work through Zoom, some like to only work in person. This will be up to you. Some coaches also like to lead groups and have only one day of individual coaching clients and 2 days of group coaching. The amount of days you work, the times you work, this is your business. You get to determine all of it. What is the difference between a relationship coach and a life coach? Oh, I'm glad that this got asked. So life coaches are more generalists, right? They might help people with anything going on in their life, a work goal, a health challenge, a project they want completion on, a positive habit they want to build, or a negative habit they want to stop doing. Now, as relationship coaches, we can do all that a life coach does, but we also have a specialty in helping our clients build healthy relationships, realize and have awareness about negative relationship habits that they're engaged in. We help clients build new connections and new patterns with people in their life that they love and care about. We help relationship clients build new relationships. Maybe your client will want to start dating again, or they're dating, but they're not finding the right match for them. We also help, as a relationship coach, we help more at the level of emotion. So a lot of what I teach in the program is really about emotional regulation, attachment, healthy relationship patterns, how to create the empowering emotions like compassion, empathy, how to be one's own loving best friend, And I have strategies and ways that I help my students and coaching clients and the people I train to reparent themselves really at the nervous system level. And we use meditations, we use energy exercises, and we use conversation to learn to not only really be in our bodies, but also be a kind presence internally for ourselves, even if we had really crappy childhoods. So as a relationship coach also versus a life coach, we do inner child work. We work with archetypes like the lover, the warrior, the magician, the sovereign, the innocent, the joker, the rebel. We work with all these different archetypes, and we work with different parts of ourselves and the relationship between parts of ourselves. So you'll learn all about it if you join the program. I could go on and on, but I know I need to get to more questions here. Will I be teaching clients about healthy relationship? If so, what if I have some pretty bad relationships myself? Well, I am so glad that got asked. It's okay to not have perfect relationships and to become a relationship coach. I actually really recommend you take the training, because the training will really help you in your own relationships and in understanding not only how these patterns are playing out, but the past and why, and the self-forgiveness and the understanding for oneself, so that now you can build new and healthier relationship skills and patterns. And it's good to be authentic. It's good to be real. If I had to be perfect in my relationships or in my emotions or in my relationship with self, I would never be a coach. I am very imperfect. And I say that in a big-hearted way to myself. It's okay to not be perfect. And I've learned over now the decades that as a relationship coach, we go into our sessions with the intention of being of service, with our own grounded presence, and we create a space for healing. We create a space for love to grow. And it's my greatest honor to help you do that, whatever your past is. It doesn't matter the difficulties you've had, they've only made you, my guess is, more compassionate, more able to see different perspectives, and more able to help other people. What if I'm not in a committed relationship? Can I still be a relationship coach? Yes, absolutely. You do not need to be in a committed relationship to be a relationship coach. Many of the coaches I've trained are not in committed relationships, and yet they very successfully help their clients who are in committed relationships. Let's see what's next. How does relationship group coaching work? Okay, awesome. I'm glad that got asked. So in the training program, you receive 2 different trainings to be a relationship coach. You are going to a relationship group coach. You're going to learn my passion pattern systems for helping your clients who are in a romantic relationship of any type to be even more true to themselves, their values, to be able to communicate better, to be able to give and receive together, and to really create that really connected, present, empowered love. So you're going to learn to do group coaching for couples and also group coaching for individuals who are working with their emotions, with their self-talk. Maybe they feel they have an inner critic inside, or who want more emotional stability. I'm also adding in that I'm going to train you to be a meditation teacher and guide, and you can use the meditations in your relationship coaching groups or in your individual coaching. I've just added that this year, so it's really exciting, and I'm incorporating it in the new program in Relationship Coaching Academy, which is called Awake Empowered Love. So I'm really, really excited about that. What are some common reasons a client would choose relationship coaching? Perfect. All right, let's brainstorm on that. So some relationship coaching clients, I think I mentioned this earlier, they're looking to start a new relationship, whether that's a romantic relationship, new friendships, or maybe they've moved to a new area and they just don't know, they just might not feel like they have those people skills to get out there. This is really common. I actually, in my private practice, I help a lot of people with friendship and community building. It takes courage, and it actually takes skills that we can learn. So the other thing we help people with is, of course, their relationship with their partners, with their children. And I feel like I'm actually answering this a second time. So I think you get it by now, all the different ways that we help our relationship coaching clients and what they might be coming to us for. Now, a person would choose relationship coaching versus therapy or something else because they don't identify as someone with a big problem. Instead, they have a goal that they want to achieve in relationship. Maybe they want to be able to empower their healthy emotions, or they want to take action. So they're not focusing only on the past. Now, the past is okay to bring into coaching, but coaching, relationship coaching, unlike therapy, focuses more on the present and on building the skills needed for now, building the resources, the integration, the embodiment, the insight, and the emotional intelligence to be well regulated, to be able to listen, to be able to communicate, to be able to feel and really, really resonate with other people at that level of emotional intimacy that makes relationship beautiful and connected and satisfying. So we might, as relationship coaches, also have clients who have challenging situations, but our relationship coaching clients have inner resources. They're able to do practices, try new things. They're interested in you giving them homework assignments or them learning a new skill. This is the way relationship coaching clients are really so wonderful to work with. And if needed, you can always work with a relationship coaching client who's also seeing a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a therapist. That is very common. People will have both in their life. And that's really wonderful, right? That really gives someone the whole team that has their back. How long are sessions for? And how long does a client usually come for relationship coaching? That's a great question. So our suggestion is that relationship coaching sessions be 50 to 75 minutes. So some coaches who see a client on the hour, every hour, like myself, I try to make my coaching sessions 50 minutes so I get a break in between. Now, when you're starting out, I recommend giving yourself 75 minutes so you're not in a rush, and then waiting 15 minutes before your next client. There was a second part to that question I need to check on now. How long does a client usually come for relationship coaching? So I like to say at least 6 sessions, and there's no maximum. Some relationship coaching clients will work with you for, let's say, 6 months, every other week, and then they will go to once a month sessions. Other relationship coaching clients will work with you weekly for 3 months or weekly for a year. It really depends on the individual. Oftentimes, a relationship coaching client will find the benefit of being in the coaching session with you so big that they would not want to end their relationship coaching with you. Even after their relationship improves, the cool thing about relationship coaching is that we all have so many different relationships. And so often a client will work on their marriage for a bit and then move on to their relationship as a parent, then move on to their relationship with their parent, and then move on to building a community that's more supportive of their current authentic self. So the relationship coaching goals keep branching out. And also we can do more general life coaching. So a relationship coaching client might want help with their procrastination or with completing a project, kind of same thing. Or they might want to develop more creativity or more spiritual inner resonance with themselves. There's many different goals that we can help our clients with when we're a relationship coach. What if I work mostly in business? Can I still do relationship coaching? Yes, a big, big yes, absolutely. So lots of executive coaches or people who work in organizations or in businesses or in schools will find that the real challenge in their client's life is their relationships. I can't tell you how many people I've worked with who are at a very high level of success, and maybe they run their own business or they're at the top of an organization, and where their stress really comes in and makes their job more difficult is the relationships that they care most about. And they often, after having a lot of success in life, need a relationship coach to support them. And this is something we can do with executives we work with. Also in businesses, there might be team dynamics and relationships that need help. There might be some power struggles or confusion about relationships in the business. So we can help at the level of small businesses, big businesses, organizations. We can help leaders. We can help teams. There's really no end to the possibility of the way we can be of service as a relationship coach in a business environment. Can I use the program to help my own relationship life first? Absolutely. Whether you want to create more love in your relationship, or you want to develop some skills to, I don't know, take a chance, do something new, or you're working with your emotions, with your past or your inner child. We do that all. And I really encourage you, as you're doing the training, to take care of yourself and use the program for your own healing. It's so beneficial. Just today, I heard from a relationship coaching student who shared with me about how she did a session with herself using the lover archetype. And she discovered a whole inner world, which was the landscape for love. And in this landscape, she learned about healthy boundaries and how she needed now in her life to really take care of herself, and how she could have real love and even unconditional love while still having incredibly safe boundaries. And this was a breakthrough for her. And I have to say, reading her email was a breakthrough for me too. It felt so healing to read about her healing. And that's one of the really cool things, is that this happens a lot as a relationship coach. As we help our client, we are also helping ourselves, and vice versa. If we can help ourselves first, we're going to be much better at helping other people. So please, please use the training for your own relationship needs, for your own self-love, for your own work in emotional wisdom and emotional regulation. Now, what if I work with only one person in a couple? Will they still see results in their relationship? Yes, I have made sure through the method that we use of teaching you specific concepts and sessions, exercises and tools that you're going to be able to share and teach and guide your clients through. We give you session plans. And the way this works is that you can be working with one person in the couple, and they are taking home with them things that they will do and ways that they will create healthy habits with their partner or their children and with themselves. And they'll be becoming more emotionally balanced. They'll brainstorm with you actions to take, questions to ask. And very quickly, there can be pretty significant change in a relationship. I find within 3 weeks, often relationships have gone from being in a crisis to being in a very hopeful state, in an understanding state, where there's more compassion and love, and action taking is starting to really take off just around 3 weeks into the coaching. Does your system help people in toxic relationships? Yes, I have spent the last few years really embracing a lot of work that's out there on different sort of toxic relationship patterns, and how to help clients when we're a coach, not a psychologist, but as a coach, how do we help our clients become not only resilient, but really self-loving, and how to break certain patterns that might have been going on since childhood of inner gaslighting, shaming oneself, and how to create those healthy boundaries, how to know and have discernment when there is destructive, toxic, manipulative, coercive patterns in one's relationship. And unfortunately, oftentimes a person will have had a really difficult childhood, and then that it's almost like they're a magnet for toxic people wanting to take advantage of them. So it is so important and so beneficial, so cool that we can help a person break that cycle for themselves and become more loving and empowered within, and to be able to see the red flags, to be able to take the actions they need internally to stay safe, and also to have an open heart. Because sometimes the hardest thing is after there's been sort of the awfulness that can be some relationships. How does one reopen to connection? How does one trust again? And so that's one of the things we help our clients really build and believe in themselves. So we're also working at the level of beliefs, values, and then we bring in all the creative mind techniques to bring in the resources so that love and connection can reinstate themselves now in a healthy way in the mature self. Whether you're 20 or 80, it doesn't matter. But we can all resonate more with our mature, balanced, integrated, embodied self and nervous system. And this is amazing. This is amazing for parents also, because as a parent learns these techniques, their children benefit. Their children suddenly go from having perhaps a kind of chaotic, nervous, or fearful home to having a home of stability and a sense of stability within themselves, because they mirror the parent's stability. So it's really exciting the way we can benefit so many different generations through working with one client. So what are relationship coaching niches I could specialize in? Well, there are a lot of different ways that you can specialize as a relationship coach. We train people who are dating coaches, who work with very specific types of relationships, who might work with siblings going through an inheritance process, business owners, family business owners. We might work with as a parenting coach. Some coaches get very specialized and work with only stepfathers or only stepmothers, or who work in the LGBTQ plus community as a relationship coach. There is so many different ways that you can specialize, and this really helps in today's world of marketing. So we're going to help you find what your specialty is, or we'll give you one of the specialties that we do for you, the Passion Patterns Couples Coach or the Awake Empowered Love Coach. All of those come done for you with marketing systems that help you create that business that takes care of you and your family. So let's see what else we have here. There was a lot of questions. I didn't realize quite how many. Okay, now we're getting to what the training is all about. The Awake Empowered Love Coach training that comes with I think it's well over 50 hours of training in being a relationship coach, where you learn the session plans, the tools, the exercises. I even include meditations there so that you're ready to help any person develop that empowered love within them that they deserve. And you're going to help them with any relationship in their life. So that system comes with over 15 coaching sessions that you can use in your practice. And you can have it like a system that when someone signs up, they go through all 15 sessions with you, and they feel that emotional regulation, that creativity, that spark, that ability to love, to connect. They understand their attachment style. They understand their love style. They understand the world of of archetypes and how to work on that spiritual level with themselves. They develop more compassion, more empathy. They also develop healthy boundaries. So it's a great program. I'm really excited. And if you're enrolling now, I'm actually in a process of creating new content, new classes, and I'm just so excited to be sharing that with you. Then you also receive the Passion Patterns couple training. And in this program, you're going to be learning how to guide couples through a series of group workshops. So you're learning to be a group coach, and you can use all those Passion Patterns techniques with your individual coaching clients as well, whether that's a couple or one person. That is a complete system for couples coaching that you also receive certification in. And I even license you to be a Passion Patterns facilitator, leading groups both online and in person. So that's really cool that you get that license. Not many schools do that, but we really believe in group coaching, and that's why we do that. Now, I wanted to also make sure that anyone who wants to be a meditation teacher would receive the bonus of my meditation teacher training certification. So you're also going to be trained to lead, gosh, well over 100 different meditations. You choose what you want to lead. It's a beautiful training that will help really embrace that inner higher self and your spiritual qualities that will make coaching just so much more enjoyable, so much more grounded in your own authenticity and presence. And I'm a big believer in working with our nervous system, working with our breath and our energy, so that we not only are helping others, but we're also helping ourselves. So if you start now, within 3 months, you could start seeing your first relationship clients. And I will be here to support you. Let's talk about what else you get in the program. You receive over 50 relationship coaching session plans where you are guiding your client through a specific series of questions and experiences to empower them, to help them understand, and to help them take action. So these session plans work in the realm of emotions, boundaries, action taking in relationship skills like communication, how to make a recovery, to understand what an offer is, how to relax together in a relationship, and how to empower a relationship through the questions and the communications that people ask each other, and how to have that deeper connection without going into states of being triggered or self-conscious or afraid or angry. So we do a lot with that, and we embrace all emotions. All emotions are welcome to the party here, but we learn how to take care of ourselves emotionally. So let's look at what the program looks like in terms of timing and classes and all that important stuff. So we have live classes together, and you'll be receiving a live workshop every month with me or with Mark. You'll be learning all the marketing skills you need to market yourself as a relationship coach. You will also be having time to practice in community. So you're making friends and you're building connections, and it's just beautiful. Our coaching students at Coaching Institute have such a connection worldwide that they meet up in different countries. Two of our students ended up being housemates together. We've had students get married. Every combination of relationship has occurred, and we're so grateful for that community and that support that the community gives each other. So you also have a community room together to share. And we also have weekly question and answer classes. These are with me. These are small group. And this means I get to know you too. I get to be your mentor. I get to hear what you're going through. If you want to share with me about your relationship, I get to support you. And as you start to get coaching clients, I'm there to support you every step of the way to really build your coaching practice. And I like to think of it that like I'm a second I'm a second kind of coach there for you. So if you're working with someone and you're stuck, you can turn to me for supervision, and I'm there to help guide you. And this is really important when we're starting out as a coach. So it's important that we have the session guides, that we have clarity, the outlines for sessions, the tools we're going to teach clients. This gives us confidence. This gives us stability as a coach. Then it's helpful that we have a community to support us, that is there when maybe, that inner saboteur is kind of telling us we can't do it. Our community gives us the support we need and says, yes, you can do it. You've got this. We also want you to have that valuable supervision time, those answers to your questions about working with people. I want you to have that right from the beginning, whether you're working with yourself as a relationship coach or family and friends. I want to be there to help support you learn those skills as a coach. All right, I think I went through everything here. So we've got classes every week and every month. And this is also up to you how much you do of the live. None of the live is required. So some of our students do everything online in their own time, and some of our students come to everything they can live. That's going to really depend on your life and your schedule. So I've already talked about this, but I want to emphasize it. We believe in group coaching if you want it. So if you want it, you will be certified to lead group coaching sessions for couples, for parents, for individuals. You'll have that meditation groups also, so that you can really be a leader in your community. And you can also do this online with a world community. And one of the ways that coaches very naturally, organically start to enroll more clients is through leading groups, whether it's like at a local gym or a library, or it's online in a Zoom classroom. As you start to expand the people you serve, more people hear about you and more people refer the people in their life to you. So we'll go into great depth in the program of how you can expand out as a group relationship coach as well. And I know that my relationship coaching students get clients and start businesses. So I actually feel like this tuition is so easy to earn back in one coaching client. So that's pretty amazing. And that's a question that didn't get asked today, but does get asked quite often. And that is, how much do I charge for my relationship coaching? So we'll go into all of that in the program, but know that very quickly you will earn back your tuition just with 1 to 2 clients that you serve at this very high level. We also want you to have everything you need to start your business as a relationship coach. This means we give you, done for you, email funnels as a relationship coach, your website, your enrollment training. So Mark will train you in how to have very easy to do, authentic sessions to sign up a new client. And he's great at that. And the training is a lot of fun, and you will learn how to do it in a way that feels just natural and not like a salesperson, right? Because not many coaches want to sell their coaching. Instead, we want to listen, we want to connect, and we want to serve. So you'll learn to do this in a way that people sign up for your coaching. And that's really important too, because we want you to have a successful, profitable, valuable business so that you can take care of yourself and your family and your needs while you are helping people in the most profound way possible. As a relationship coach, you help people at that level of depth and connection that is, it's a gift that has no price tag, right? It's the gift that creates real happiness. And it's the gift that creates meaning and purpose when we help another person at this level in their life. It's, I don't know, I have a lot of words, but I don't have a lot of words for how profound that kind of support is. It's just, it's life-changing for people. I hope that together we can build this just beautiful community of supportive, kind, loving souls that are here together to make the world better. And I Can't wait. I just can't wait to get started. I hope to see you very soon inside the training, and I look forward to getting to know you. Take care.
Coming into this, I was very skeptical. I've been wanting to be a coach for quite some time, and everyone that I know has been like, you're ready, just do it. What are you waiting for? And I was like, I don't know. I just feel like I need some sort of like credibility. And then I saw this come up and I was like, all right, I'll throw in the money. Let's see what happens. And I hope you know this, you have created magic. This was worth so much more than we paid for, even on the online experience. And I know it's not just but the two of you, it's your team, and it's every single person that decided to sign up and show up this weekend. Just hearing everybody talk, it doesn't sound like there's one person that had a bad experience or offered a bad experience. And if anybody's doubting their abilities after this weekend, just know you're all going to be amazing coaches. You already are. It's just so profound, just the takeaways and just the love and just what you offered us this weekend. I'm just so grateful for everything and just the space that you created and the connection in the community. So thank you.
My whole thing was, I need face-to-face. I need to see the people. So when I heard we were going online, I'll be honest, I had a lot of internal dialogue going on about that. I mean, great coaching partners, great, practice partners the whole weekend. Like I've never been to your event before. I can't imagine that the one in person is any better than this.
Day one, ignorance is bliss. I had no idea what I was getting into. And the first session opened up and I had Mallory, and she was fantastic. And I thought, holy cow, is this what I'm up against? Kind of like that framework. Like this is like first session. And then I worked through day one and I kind of felt like, hey, all right, this is exciting. And then day two, the kind of same thing.
But I felt totally honored and privileged to be a part of this group. It was inspiring, empowering, totally from the heart. The energy with you guys is leading it, and with everybody that I spoke was just such incredible araha that's love. Absolutely filled up everything, and it was all so aligned with my own beliefs and very affirming. And even though I haven't been a coach, I know I can do this.
Thank you so much. This has been an amazing journey. I've just loved every part of it, even though I slept in a couple of times. I found it fun. I really found it fun. I just kept smiling and laughing and having fun with the coaches I worked with, and I've just really enjoyed how learning can be so much fun, and you don't even realize you're learning. And when we did the practice, first of all, because I haven't done professional coaching before, and my first session, my practice session, I was a bit nervous going, what do I know? How do I do this? And I just relaxed and I just showed my real self, my authentic self, and I just had fun with it. I just let all my guard down and just went with it.
The energy of this room and everyone bringing their best self created this environment where everyone had that experience.
I would say it's like a little bit like having gone to the gym for the first time. Sometimes you discover muscle that you didn't know they existed.
We've been doing this for a year, and I always feel nervous before every coaching client, and I felt nervous the last 3 days before every single coaching thing, but there was some kind of spirit.
Realized that I really wanted more confidence and practice with working with people, and I'm an intuitive and an empath, and so having that, having this very natural approach to coaching just really resonates for me. It just really makes so much sense.
So I'm leaving this training with this expanded, open heart, a much lighter spirit, and a bunch of awesome new tools that I feel really confident to use, and some beautiful new friends, and an amazing community. I think this is the first time I've met a community that I feel really connected to. So it's very special, and I'm so grateful for that.